Alright, I'm going to try something a little different here because I've never seen anybody do a review of this watch. So this here is the unboxing of the ball watch John Hembel Mad Cow Engineer Hydrocarbon that I got. I got this one secondhand from somebody on one of the watch forums. I've actually owned this model a couple of times. I've traded and sold a few of them. Even sold one that was autographed by John Hembel, which, if you're thinking that was a mistake, probably was. But I really like this watch, and I just keep coming back to it. So like I said, this was obviously not bought from an AD or from any kind of dealer. It's just private sale. That's why it's all packed up in plastic. But here it is. Comes in this nice wooden, pretty sure it's wood box. And this one in particular was actually the first one I've seen that was redone by Ball. They gave it a new center case, new dial, which I was interested in because of the tritium tubes. And they redid the movement, though the case back is the same one. Right now it's on the rubber strap, as you can see. I'll try and show you the back here. You have the, let's see if I can move this around. So here we can see, let's see if I can focus, yep. That's John Hembel. He's famous for being a world record downhill skier. He's one of the Ball Watch ambassadors, I believe they're called. Now this model comes in mixed titanium steel. So the case is pretty much all titanium. Looks like the bezel guard here is steel, and you can see the crown guard and the patented Ball Watch crown cover is steel. Case is 42 millimeters, not including the machined crown guard. Sits pretty nice on my wrist, which I'll show you in a minute. Here, let me just put this down. Here. That comes with a bracelet that's mixed titanium and steel. You can see that the clasp and the H links are all titanium. Maybe you can just see the difference here in hue, but the center links are polished steel. In my opinion, they've held up pretty well from scratches, and the titanium does too. This is actually one of my favorite clasps ever. The tolerances on it are impeccable, actually, and just I don't know if you can hear it fits together really well. It's a machine clasp. One of the innovations and just the aspects of quality that you can expect from Ball. Here you can see it has the railroad logo. Oops. As I'm dropping a brand new watch. That's okay, that was a shortfall. Looks like she survived. So as you probably know, or if you don't, Ball has tritium tubes for the indices here, and the 12, 3, 6, and 9, as well as on the seconds, minutes, hours, hands. So they shine day and night. This model is alternating green and yellow, I believe, from memory. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that was it. I think the 12369 are yellow and everything else is green. And then there's a tritium lume dot, and actually these are not super luminova, but some kind of lume is also on the bezel, rotating bezel. I believe it's a 120 click bezel. It's got not really much play, a little bit. It's still one of the better bezels I've ever handled. Something like a Rolex is pretty good too. Not really sure why it has 120 clicks. I mean, I don't think anybody really dives to the minutes. But speaking of which, this is a dive watch. It goes down to 300 meters, 30 ATM, you can see there. It's got these neat, which they have on a number of the engineer hydrocarbon models, these double screwed lugs, which is cool. Makes it a little difficult to find an aftermarket, if that's even possible. You have to get it probably handmade by someone, but they give you the nice rubber strap to go with it. Alright, so let's see this on the wrist. Glad that he had it on the rubber strap so I can show you this without having to adjust the titanium and steel bracelet. But you can see it sits nicely there. I have about a 7 3/8 inch wrist, somewhere between 7 1/4, 7 1/2. Decent sized wrist, and this is a good size watch for that wrist size. 42 makes it sit just right. And with that awesome machined crown guard system, I think it looks great. So this was the Ball John Hembel Mad Cow Engineering Hydrocarbon. Thanks.